everyone, welcome so much to another video. My name is Dorcas. Thank you so much to those who are returning here. I appreciate the support. To those who are new, feel welcome. This is a channel where we cook the simplest meals in the simplest way possible. And guys, we also do other things like homemaking. We do other things like motherhood. So if you're interested in that, you can also check that out. I have a number of vlogs that are already in my channel, so you can check that out. So guys, today I'm here ready to make another amazing recipe, and today we are keeping it a bit simple also because we are making some broccoli. And this broccoli, I'm going to use some garlic, and I'm also going to use some carrots. So these ones are sauteed garlic and broccoli and some carrots, and this one is very delicious because these are vegetables, and you know, during this season we are really trying to eat our vegetables as much as we can. So I love the veggies so much. I love broccoli. To those of us who come from the central part of Kenya, we call them broccoli. Yeah, so guys, welcome. Let's get started. Guys, one of the things that I like doing when I'm making my vegetables or when I'm preparing this broccoli, I do not like it when it is too much spiced. So I love keeping it as natural as I can. But before I go to that area, let me show you what you need. So for this recipe, we require some rosemary. These are fresh rosemary. Fresh rosemary will work best with this recipe. So I have some fresh rosemary. And then you need some carrots. And then I have some onions. These are 2 red onions. And then I have some garlic. Yeah, so, and then I have the main ingredient, of course, being the broccoli. This broccoli was it is almost turning yellow, this one, and I can't afford to throw it away. You guys know how much these ones go for. They are really expensive, so I can't imagine throwing this away. So I'll still use it, and it will still give me the result that I want. So guys, let's start by preparing everything that we need. Before I start chopping up these things, I have remembered I didn't mention that, of course, we require some salt, we require some oil, and I'll see if I'm going to use any Royco cubes, but this one I'll see as I'm going on. So you can choose to use it or not. I'll tell you if I'm going to use it. So let's chop these things up. So guys, these broccolis, they tend to be very dirty. Unapata ziko na wadudu ndani, so I would advise that you uzitoe vizuri, ndio whatever is inside you can be able to remove it. Sometimes you even find some what are they called, some insects huko ndani ya broccoli yako. So I like ensuring that nimeitoanisha vizuri so that I do not have any kind of insect or animal that is just hiding in there. And of course, you know, these things, they may even hide snails, and you don't want to imagine having food with some snail. Yeah, so let's prepare this one. Guys, you see what I was talking about? Unapata broccoli ziko na wadudu ndani. You can see this one is a kamdudu here. Just imagine you don't wash your broccoli well, so you have to eat these things. So the first thing that I do after chopping them, I like soaking them in water for around 3 minutes. So I'll soak them in water for around 3 minutes as I chop the carrots. there is a very important step that you have to do when you're preparing the broccoli, and this step is called blanching. Blanching is whereby you put your vegetables in water, boiling water. You add some salt, and then the vegetables will soften a little bit, and then they will retain their color. So this process is very important. So, and because carrots, they take longer to cook, we obviously know this. So I'll blanch them first, and then the same water that I'll blanch the carrot, I'll use it to blanch the broccoli. So here I have my boiling water on the pot. So I need to add some salt, and I don't need to add a little salt. I'll add a lot of salt in my water, so that even when I'm stopping the cooking process, when I'm washing them to stop the cooking process, the salt will have imeingia kwa vegetables vizuri, itakuwa imeingia kwa vegetables vizuri. So I have my salt here. So there we go. That's enough. And then I'll now add in my carrots. Remember, this water is boiling. So I'll allow my carrots to cook for around 5 minutes. Let me get a mwiko. So I'm saying I will allow this carrot to cook for like 5 minutes, because carrots, they take longer. Yeah, so let's allow these carrots to soften a little bit, and then we'll be back as the carrots are boiling here. I'll now go ahead and finish up chopping the onions and the garlic. Chopping my onions and my garlic. So the next thing that I need to show you is this rosemary. For the rosemary, I won't chop it up, but if you want to chop it up and just incorporate it with the broccoli and the other carrot, you can do that. But for me, I'll just cut this into two, and then the flavors will infuse, and that will be it. So when the broccoli will be cooked, I'll just remove it from my vegetables. Yeah, so that's why I did not chop this up. But if you want to chop it, you can chop it into smaller pieces. You just remove the leaves, and then you chop them into smaller pieces, and that way when the vegetables are cooked, you don't need to remove them. But I've just mentioned, for me, I'll divide this into two, then niweke kwa vitunguu na garlic, and then flavors ikishatoka vizuri, when the broccoli are cooked, I'll just remove it, and that will be it. Alright guys, so this is after 5 minutes. I now want to remove the carrots from the boiling water, and then I'll pass them through cold water to just slow the cooking process. Remember, these carrots at this stage is already, so I'll just need to karanga them, and that will be it. Guys, please do not mind the dirty dishes. It's just eaten supper. Na sijamaliza kuosha hizi vyombo, nikasema first I do this recipe and then I'll wash the utensils later. So you see, I'm just draining the water so that hizi carrots zisiendelee ku overcook. Because if you leave them still in the hot water, or if you don't leave them, these carrots will continue cooking. These carrots will continue cooking. So I'll now go ahead and wash the broccoli, and I'll wash it for around 3 or 4 times. These ones, guys, they tend to be very dirty. Na zionekanangi uchafu, but zinakuanga na uchafu mingi sana. So rinse as many times as you can, so that you ensure you have everything clean. So naona hizi vitu unapatanga saa zingine iko na wadudu. Yeah, that's why I recommend you to wash kabisa. And then there was also some sand uko chini, some soil, not the sand, some soil uko chini. So you don't want to eat your broccoli alafu unasikia ziko na mchanga chini. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying rinsing as many times as you can. is much recommended on this recipe. On the same maji yenye iliboil nayo carrot ndio nitaweka hii broccoli, and remember that water is hot, so this one may not take long. Now my pan is heating up. We need now to start kukaranga hizi broccoli to give it another flavor. Yeah, so I'm just putting oil in the pan. And by the way, from this stage things really move fast because your veggies are cooked already, so they are just gaining more flavor, nothing much. I now go in with the onions. Now go in with the onions. I'm saying these vegetables, these onions, they just need to become transparent a little bit. They soak in the oil, they become transparent a little bit, and then I'll add in the garlic. Remember guys, this onion we do not need to brown them because we are making vegetables, and anytime you are making the vegetables, it's recommended that you do not brown your onions. You just saute them or you just let them soak in oil, and that is it. And now that is at this stage I now add in the garlic. This is grated garlic. Yeah, if you choose to dice it, it's fine, but for me I chose to blend it. Guys, I told you from here things really move fast. And then remember our rosemary, the one that I told you about. So I'm now going to cut it into tiny pieces like this, like that. And my broccolis are not that many, so this one will be enough. That one will be enough to give it the extra flavor. Yes. Goja nimalize kwanza kupika. Sawa? Goja nimalize kupika, sikai sana hapa. Sawa Ryan? Sawa Ryan? Sikai sana hapa. Goja nimalize kupika. Yeah, goja nimalize kupika. This is how I want my onions to look like. I'll now add in the carrots, and then I'll add in the broccoli at the same time. Nikisema hapa after umesha branch, you don't need to take a lot of time when you are at this process that I'm doing. You will not take that much time. Yeah, so this is the stage now. Because my broccoli nilikuwa nimeziboil na salt, I do not need to add salt, so I'll just add 1 Royco cube. So remember guys, anytime you boil your whatever you are boiling with some salt, do not add the salt because utapata uki over salt your food. So I'm just going to add 1 Royco cube, and that will be enough. One is enough because of the amount that I'm making. Yeah. So this is it. I'm just going to turn everything around. for like 2 minutes so that the flavors can come in together very well, and then we'll be done. After 2 minutes we are done, so I just turn off the fire, and that is it. Yeah guys, you see how colorful they look like? Yeah, I love them so much this way. This is how I make my broccoli. You guys can also comment how you make yours. Let's engage each other on the comment section so that we get all of us get to learn. Yeah, so I'll just have like this. Then I'll give it a test. Imagine making your broccoli, guys. It's just so easy to make it. You have seen it for yourself. The thing is, you want to still make your broccoli and they still retain their color. They should not be yellow. As juu zingine zinakaa kama zinakuwa karibu okra because of the sliminess. Yeah, ensure that you just use simple method that I've shown you to prepare your broccoli and you'll enjoy them. Guys, if you've not done this recipe that I've shown you, please try it out. I'm sure you'll enjoy. So I was coming here to give it a taste test. So let's do this. So I have my broccoli, I have my carrots. Because the flavors has blended in so well. The salt, unaisikia mpaka uko ndani ya broccoli kabisa. The carrots the same. The garlic has its own flavor, which is a plus with the rosemary. I love the taste of the onion. So this is it, guys. Remember, these broccolis, they are very rich in vitamin E and vitamin K. So this is something that you want to be regularly having it in your diet so that you get all these vitamins, guys. So guys, I think I will end the video here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this video until this point. And if you have come from, if you have watched until this point, please give it a thumbs up. You can also share, you can also comment. Let me know how you prepare your broccoli in the comment section. Yeah guys, I think I'll end it here. Until the next one, bye.